How's it going, guys? My name is Dave Play. I'm a full-time eBay reseller. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys 34 items that sold for me within 1 day of being listed on eBay. If you guys learned anything in this video, drop a thumbs up, comment, or consider subscribing. Let's get into the video.
I get that cash and I flip it, yeah. I get that cash and I flip it, yeah.
Alrighty, guys, so I'm going to be putting all the items right here, so make sure you guys screenshot or write it down or something, or have it ingrained in your brain so you guys can look for all these things. The very first one is going to be a Bose SoundLink 2 speaker, and I got it for $5 because it didn't have the power cord, and the person was like, oh, I don't know if it works, and I was like, oh, I'll mess with it, you know, and it ended up working, and I put it, pre-owned with no power cord included. It sold for $47 immediately. If it had the power cord, it would have gone for like 60, 65 bucks. So that was good. That was a quick flip for me. And I'm sure someone else had the power cord. I'd have to mess with it. And that was good to go. So that was the first item, guys. Second one is an Apple iPhone 12 that was actually locked. And my buddy actually gave it to me because it was locked and he thought it was trash. And he just gave it to me. But that one sold within a couple of hours for 40 bucks, 4 parts. Read below in the title. And I specified that it was iCloud locked, passcode locked, and I put the serial number in the pictures as well, which is in the card reader, wherever you put the SIM card in, it is in there. And then they can do some research on whether it's something they want to do. The guy bought it immediately. I was asking 60, he offered 40, and I got it for free. So that was really good. The next thing, guys, is this Brooks B17 leather, made in England, that is handmade and stuff. It was open box. It was in there pretty much new. So yeah, I listed that for 90, but they offered me 78.95. So that was very good. Sold immediately. So keep an eye out for like handmade, crafted leather items, either a bicycle seat or, you know, whatever the case may be. Even horse riding seats, you know, it could be very good money. So keep an eye out for handcrafted stuff. All right, guys, so the next thing is a Honeywell barcode scanner. You guys can see the model number right there, but that one was really good. It sold immediately. Got that for $5 because the person didn't really think it was much. And barcode scanners have always been good for me. Motorola, Symbol, Zebra, just many other ones that are out there. You guys can keep an eye out for that. And there are some are good, some are bad, but just keep an eye out, search up the exact model number, and you guys can be shocked sometimes. Okay, so the next thing that I sold recently that was actually a shocker, but it's a thermal right air cooler, and that one was sold for 50 bucks immediately. But I thought it was actually gonna be cheaper. I thought it was gonna be like more like 15, but this one is a Thermal Right brand, and because of it was that brand, it was actually worth more. So that was actually a plus, but it sold like that. It sold immediately. So whenever I see those, I'm gonna search them up and make sure, you know, the sell-through rate is good and all that. But you know, not all are created equal, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna at least look into those a lot more if I see them. All right, guys, so Philips lights are very good. These sold immediately. These are 80-inch, 6.6 feet. They sold immediately. And that one was actually open box, and I got that for $5. Keep an eye out for the ones that even don't have the power cord, or if the glue is messed up, you can tear off the glue and you can sell them without the glue, just the strip alone. People will buy their own double-sided glue. And I sold a 18-foot one for $55 as well. So Philips lights, Philips bulbs, the smart stuff for Philips does very good. The next thing is a Zebra barcode label thermal printer. This one I got for $5. I showed it on my Instagram when I picked it up, actually. I was asking 100, they offered 85, and it went right away. No power cord included. I have a Zebra myself as a backup, so I just plugged it in and it worked, so that was very good. All right, guys, so this Chef IQ Smart Wireless Meat Thermometer sold for 55 bucks. I got that for $4, open box, and it sold right away. Honestly, I kind of wanted to keep it because I cook a lot, but I was like, I want the money instead. So it flew off the shelf, and I'm very happy with that one. All right, guys, so the next thing I actually got for $3. No power cord or anything, Nintendo Switch, you know, OLED, and the model number is right there. But I was asking 25, they offered me 19, and it sold within a day, and I got it for like a couple of bucks, so that was really good. Plus the shipping on everything that I'm showing you guys. You guys can see right there how much the buyer paid. That sold immediately. So don't sleep on the docks. They sell very good, or anything that has to do with Nintendo Switch attachments. Some of them can be really good if they're OEM originals. So this touchscreen office phone actually is really cool. It has apps like an Android, and you can watch YouTube on there and like add apps and download stuff. And it's actually a phone as well. So that was really cool. It went for 90 bucks. It sold like immediately. So keep an eye out for home office phones that have touchscreens or something like that. Some can be really good. I think my best selling shoe is probably Asics. Not all Asics are created equal, but I do sell them pretty often. These are the Nimbus 23s, and they sold within the day. Asking price, probably just promoted listings fee, you know, but it was really good. And I sell them every day. I sell probably a pair of Asics every single day just because I get so many of them, because no one thinks that they're good. I just pick them up and, you know, those sold right away. I'm not saying the next pair of Asics you get for this model are going to sell for you right away, but for sure they're going to sell. So keep an eye out for those. I paid $5 for those. This Halo collar, I have a lot of experience with dog collars, like the hunting ones with tracking and like the zapping technology from my past. So I saw this and I thought it was super cool. I didn't know if it was a normal one, but then I saw it was a GPS fencing training collar, and it was open box, and I was asking 400 and it sold for 300 within a day because I just took an offer. I paid $5 for it, so that was very good. All right, guys, so these Nike Carry 2 Infernos, I actually paid 15 for these just because they were like so mint. I was asking 80, the guy offered me 60 within the day. I was like, boom, vámonos. I probably could have waited, but I don't like to wait for stuff, guys. I like to get stuff moving. If I try to get those 80, I might be waiting a couple of months before something like this sells. So I like to keep the stuff moving. There's been times when I declined offers for like, you know, a certain amount of money that I was trying to get, and then I still had the stuff for over a year. So you never know when someone's gonna send you an offer again. Let it fly, keep it moving. If it's good profit for you and it's a good deal for the buyer, they're gonna come back and buy more stuff. And you're gonna get, I got that $60 and I bought more things immediately. So keep that in mind, guys. So this actually sold full price. No promoted listings or nothing. $289.99. Got it for $8. Keep an eye out for StarTech dual laptop stuff. It's for many, you know, stations or many monitors. But this was in the box. I've sold StarTech things in the past, but this one is the best one I've ever found. And it was with the cables, literally sealed out of the box, but sealed within that wrapping thing. So that was amazing. And it was such a quick flip. It was like the day after, or it was the day of Christmas. I was like, oh, you know, I was all happy. So that went good. And this was like the day of Christmas. Canon PowerShot SD780. Keep an eye out for these guys. These are so hot. I bought it off this guy that I know for like $8. That went really good. $109 plus the shipping. It came with 3 batteries. I carry chargers because I do get these so often, and I had excess batteries. That one came with 3 batteries. I just included it in there. Probably helped it sell a little faster with the case. So that went really well. Keep an eye out for Canon PowerShots. All right, guys. This is a Canon toner cartridge. Not all toner cartridges are created equal. This one is a Canon brand. There are many knockoffs that work for like that printer, but if it's Canon, HP, like, you know, whatever brand it is, Brother, if it's an actual Brother OEM original, they're worth a lot more and they sell so fast. So keep an eye out for that. As soon as I saw this one was sealed, I knew it was going to be a fast seller. That one sold within the hour of me listing it, and I got it for $5. This right here was a complete surprise because it was so tiny. It's literally like this big, but I got it for $5, and it's a portable home digital radon detector. So for 84 like that within a couple of hours. So keep an eye out for anything air things. I'm gonna be looking out for that. Every time I go out in stores, I'm like, is there another one out here? You know. But then we have this Apple iPod Nano 7th generation, 16 gigabyte, works. I just charged it up and let it sit overnight. Battery was good. It had no music. It was all wiped out, so it was perfect to just you know, sell it quickly. And I paid $10 for this one with one of my storage unit buddies at the flea market, and it was in mint condition. Sold right away. I was asking 80. They offered me, and I let it fly. And these right here, guys, Court Ballistic Nike Air Maxes. They're older, but these sold right away. I'm obviously going to be picking them up if I see them, but like the Nike Shocks or the Nike shoes that look like this, they do very well for some reason. I think they're more for they're like training shoes or for the gym, you know, so keep an eye out for that. Platform flat shoes do very well. And we have this Ignico, something like that, Enginico card reader that's mobile and it works. I charge it up, and basically you can walk around at a restaurant and charge with that little thing right there. So that's super cool. That sold for 50 bucks right away. And these right here, guys, was a pair that I was personally looking for months. It's so hard to get this colorway, but like I got it. I've been getting it, but not in my size. And I got 2 in my size. I kept a pair and I sold these immediately within a couple hours because this colorway is so rare. The GT 2150s, I could have obviously asked for way more, but I let it fly. I paid $5. And it was because I like them, you know, that's why I think they're super cool. But me liking it more, I'm not gonna be trying to get more money. Like, this model isn't worth that much. I could have bought it, you know, a long time ago, but I was just waiting to get the satisfaction of me finding it for myself. But, you know, I let him go. The guy is super happy, and he got the same pair I was looking for months, but he just paid 30. I paid 5, you know, for the one I got. This new sealed skull shaver Pitbull Gold Pro razor, brand new sealed, 50 bucks, sold immediately, paid $5 for it. I've never heard of the brand Pitbull, but it's just a facial shaver or a head shaver that's handheld, sold immediately. Keep an eye out for that brand. Braun is a good brand. Remington is a good brand. You know, there's so many good brands out there. Norelco. And we have this Olympus Stylus Zoom 80 that I paid $8 for, 129 bucks, sold right away, no problems at all. They take these little small batteries, and I always keep some in hand because I'm always looking for these cameras. When they pop up, I could test it out, and there is no problem with them. Or if they don't work, I put that they don't work. I couldn't tell that this jacket right here was Prana. It just literally said Scapegoat. And I looked at all the tags and I was like, Scapegoat. I couldn't find it anywhere until I looked at the tiny, tiny little tag like in the jacket right here on the oblique area. And I saw it said Prana. So, you know, I typed it up. You know, super normal title, and it actually sold right away. So if you see Prana Scapegoat stuff, definitely pick it up, like the pants and stuff like that. But this one, obviously Prana is still pretty good, but this is like a video game model that they have. That it had like a little dragon in the tag, so that was pretty good. All right, guys, so this Top Gun Maverick jacket, it's actually I got it for $3, but it's like not like legit leather, but it was like flimsy. But you know, for Halloween or something, or just to wear it, it was pretty cool. It said Maverick on the tag, and I got that for $3. So it was a good little flip. So keep an eye out for Top Gun Maverick stuff or movie related stuff that has to do with like a main character. Obviously, Top Gun is a great movie, and it's pretty popular, so that sold right away. So this Lane coat that had like a bunch of patches, I literally couldn't even find the brand, and I just posted it like that, and it sold right away, and it sold for very good money. And I got this for $3. It's actually in one of my sourcing videos where I picked it up, but it was awesome, you know. Medium to large, couldn't really tell what size it was. There's like no visible tag where I could see the brand or the size, but it's still sold. So keep an eye out. If something is a good material, you guys can still sell it. It doesn't have to be name brand all the time. These right here was a shocker. I picked them up because I thought it was funny because And1, I grew up playing basketball, so I knew about And1 back in the day, but they were in mint condition. They're not expensive, but they were just in mint condition. I knew they were probably going to sell right away, but I had them listed for like 30, 35, but they offered me 25 and they sold right away. So someone, 11 and a half shoe, that actually fits me, but obviously I don't want to wear them, but someone else probably got some nostalgia with those right there. These Air Jordan Toro Bravos right here, they're a size 16. So it's an abnormal size. And then there's usually like a little black attachment on the side that it's actually broken off. It's broken off right there. And basically It's a weird size. It's a super good shoe. If the thing wasn't broken right there, $160, and I have to wait a little bit. But I put it super cheap just because that was broken, and it was a pretty big size, not a normal size. But they actually sold right away. So I probably could have asked a little bit more, but I got them for $8 because I told the guy, he was asking 20. And I was doing like a bulk deal, and I told him like, hey dude, these are messed up. Cause he always sells me very good shoes for 20. And I put them in the pile with the lesser quality shoes. I told him that they're broken and they're hella big. So he sold them to me super cheap, and they sold right away. So don't be afraid to pick up higher end hype shoes that are damaged. You know, just because they're damaged doesn't mean they don't have value. And I paid $8, it sold for $60 right away. These Gucci's are real. They went through authentication, and they sold for $140, and I got them for $10. And the guy probably thought they were fake, but as soon as I felt them, I've had a pair myself. The leather was super high quality. I took out the insole on the bottom. It had all the details. And I sent them through authentication, and yeah, the buyer was happy, positive feedback, acquired from them and everything, you know. So I was Nike high jump track shoes. These were in mint condition. I know it looks like a little yellowy, the picture, but they were in mint condition, and they came in the bag, and it had the tool to take off the spikes. They sold right away, and I paid $8 for those. So that was a good flip right there. And I think this might be the last one, guys, but this was a shocker. I paid $5. Amazon. Luli Yang is the designer for most of the stuff, but it is a medium through small for men's, and a women's through medium, because a lot of the Amazon employees buy extra ones. But this sold for $60 within the day, within a couple hours. But I thought it was just cool because, you know, it's an Amazon jacket. And my VA actually listed this, Luli, and he put Luli Lang. I was like, what the heck is Luli Lang? I didn't even look at the tag when I sent him the pictures. And he added that, and it sold like that. But if you guys are interested in a virtual assistant, guys, all this stuff was listed by my virtual assistant, and he did it all. Like, if I send him 40 items in one day of just pictures, he lists all of them within a day. And then I just check the pricing. Like, if something has a discontinuity or something is damaged, then I adjust the pricing, you know. And he adds descriptions for me. He does a great job. If you guys are interested in using him, message me on Instagram, Active Apparel Zone, on Instagram, or email me. My email is down below, and I can connect you to him. It's a game changer. I can move a lot quicker, list way more items, and the stuff sells. He does a great job. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna add a couple of more. I thought that was the last one. Nike Zoom Cage 3s. I saw these, and I was like, dang, I actually like them for myself. They look super cool. They had like a bunch of plastic like webbing all around the toe box. But they sold for $90, and they're actually for tennis. So that's super cool. I don't know, you know, there was tennis shoes. So Nike tennis shoes, like obviously there's a style that's called tennis shoes, but these are actually for like playing tennis. They had like a good sole on the bottoms for good grip. So keep an eye out for actual tennis shoes. And like I talked again earlier about like the flat platform shoes, these are Nike Shocks. They sold right away. Paid $10 for these, and they were in mint condition. And I was asking a little bit more, but for $60, I'm gonna get a quick flip on my nose, and the person's gonna be happy. And that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys learned anything, drop a thumbs up, comment, or subscribing, and I'm gonna catch you guys later.